get to wear shorts and a t-shirt every single day to my job, so that's motivation number one. And two, I'm my own boss, so that's great too. But I have this opportunity to be a mentor to young women who are 18 to 22 years old, and I don't know how you cannot be motivated to want to make an impact on their life. My sport is softball, but it's really about the mentorship and about being around young women that I can shape and mold and grow into good citizens of the university and of the town and for the country is really what we're trying to do here. And I luckily coach softball, that's my sport, but that's what I'm about and that's what I get to do and that's what keeps me motivated is them.
Playing for Coach Bennett is very fun. That's what she focuses on, is how to make the game fun and to get better as you're having fun. So for me, that's a big difference, and it's a different perspective on the game, and you have a good time to win.
Coach Bennett has put me in charge of field maintenance and making sure that our dirt is soft enough for the players whenever we're practicing on it. And so right now I've had to learn how to properly maintain our dirt, make sure that it's not too soft and it's not too hard, so that the girls can have an adequate hustle and practice and not have to worry about becoming injured because of our playing surface. She's also let me help out in apparel for our student athletes and working with the people to get our apparel in. Coach Bennett's let me help with hotels and travel, and she's introduced me to a lot of new facets of the job that as a student athlete I didn't even know existed. And so now, you know, with the paperwork that has to be done and the appointments that have to be made and set up and meetings, you know, I'm getting to see that side of it as a coach, and Coach Bennett has allowed me to be a part of that, and I appreciate it a lot.
The first time for anything with anyone, there's a learning curve on what you would have done the first time and your reactions versus what you were going to do the second time and your reactions. That's a learning curve in everything that you do. It's the first time that you touch a hot stove, you realize you shouldn't touch it again. And it's the same thing that we do in coaching. When we discipline our kids or when we have a reaction or when they mess up and we have to address them, every time we do that, we become more and more familiar with that emotion. And we will change and dictate what we need to do based on our last reaction and failures or successes and what we had. So it's an ever-evolving thing, and we do a lot of things different than we would the first time, but it's really just, we always do things different the second time versus the first, and then we do things differently the third time than we did the first. So that's an ever-evolving question, and I think there's so many things that I don't regret, but there's things that I would have done differently, and I've been presented with those opportunities, and I have changed and dictated those things differently than I did the first time, and those are things that I'm proud of. And you know, as a coach, it's important that we grow as well. And so it's just not one thing that I would say that I would like to change or do differently. It's just making sure that every time I have a reaction from failure that I become better for it.
Coach Bennett is very courteous. She's always happy and comes in, and everyone that comes around her needs to be happy as well, because that's just the type of people that she wants to be around her. And she's just an awesome person to work with. She's always willing to help you if you have a question, and she's also a great mentor for me because she's able to help me learn and guide me on college coaching between softball and field work and things like that.
And thank you for watching this week's edition of the Black and Gold Report. Until next week, go Braves.